Hey everybody, how's it? Happy Aloha Friday. It is February 7th, 2025. Happy Aloha Friday stream here on Twitch. It's the Avocado Show. And I am your very old composer, courtesy of the Decomposer Lounge and all the crazy things I do musically on YouTube. Anyhow, for those of you who are here with me live, welcome. My usual suspects are here. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, you're just a little late, but that's okay. You're watching it on YouTube. It's a VOD. But everybody here sends their aloha to you on YouTube. Anyhow, what a busy little run-up I've got going up here of donos. It looks like there's a little bit of competitive dono boosting going on too. So I'm going to get that going in just a minute. But what actually we're going to start with is going to be doing a little bit of Wheel of Cheese first. So I'm going to do one queso nuevo and one queso pobre. And for those of you who are first timers, if you're here live with me right now, if you put your name in the form, which is, well, it was up at the top. I think I'm getting hyped right now. Hype train. And wheel, I spin this wheel. If it's lucky, it's landing on you. Great. Remember, nothing over 7 minutes, though, otherwise it's an automatic punt. So please be sure you read that before you make your submission. So outside of that, let's just get going. I'm going to roll us over into the Wheel of Cheese. And we are going to start with queso nuevo, and which means that's the people who are fairly new to the Twitch forum. Our wonderful MOD, very technical Superman dude that he is, has figured out a way on the forum to separate those who are fairly new to those who are usual suspects. So we have this little separate section called queso nuevo. So what do you say we get going on that? Let me get this going. Let's see who's going to be lucky here. Oh, wow, that's not a lot of people. Not a lot of people. So if we got to keep them separated. Is that what that meant? That's funny. Isn't that a song, though? We keep them separated. That's hilarious. All right, guys, if you see you here in your Nubo, let's do this. Here we go. Uh-oh. Is it going to make it into the red? Oh, look at that. Into the red. Dr. Lazy, 1098. All right, you the wiener, Dr. Lazy. Let's see what Dr. Lazy would like. Dr. Lazy would like... Uh-oh, we're starting this with metal, guys. This is where we're going with this. We're starting our stream here with some metal. And it looks like we are going to be... I know SB is already probably dancing. Yay, metal, metal. This one is called, oh, I know the band. This band is just gnarly. Oh, even better. This is even better, guys. Dr. Lazy 1098 is suggesting to us that we listen to Monuments featuring Mick Gordon. One of our solid legendary legacy video game composers of course, the renowned game. Wait, what was a renowned game? I can imagine it. I know what it is. Oh my God. All the Mick Gordon fans are like going, brah, really? You freaking guy. Well, I'm Doom. Yes, thank you. I so suck. Anyhow, so this is Monuments. His message is, hey Jeeps, here's a band you've heard of before on the channel. This song from their latest recording is 2022 with Mick Gordon's help. That Mick Gordon helped writ. Okay, guys, this is Monuments featuring Mick Gordon. Let's go. Oh, I wasn't expecting where that drop came in, where the one came in. Oh, I love the fact that they're using a synth bass.
Whatever it takes to please you, with blood that I saw it do, and I'm told now it's all forever.
love how they punched us in the head with the hook by doing cut time with this. To me, is really emphasizing all the arrangement work. Is the cut time in this hook. And I love all the ethereal work in the back with the sequencing and stuff without losing the authenticity of what the track is about metal-wise. I like that. A little bit of fusion approach to the drum work with that, especially with the fills. I love the percussive emphasis on the riff. A lot of lockup going on there. Not much of the riff is hanging out there unrepresented without something dynamic from the percussion end. More to come. I thought it was over. I was like... That's video game stuff there. Now, the unique thing about having Mick Gordon as a featured part of this production is not knowing exactly where he's actually featured in the production. If it's trying to figure out where he applied some of his arrangement skill set, if he's a guitar player, I don't know enough to know, so I'll ask a real stupid question, but maybe he's a part of the band at times. But no, it would not said feature him. So I don't know where to pull the element from where Mick Gordon may have had an influence, but what was genius about this track is you can always tell, from myself, you can always tell where bands, that's where I'm thinking, where bands maybe are moving towards applying ambient arrangements and sequences to more of their metal sounding, core metal sounding things. Sometimes you could tell for myself where it feels like there might be a little bit of a force arrangement to be in there just to be in there. But this was so well balanced out, all the arrangements. Going into the verses airball out, especially the first verse, which is more techy, meaning little arpeggiations or pads or things. They stepped away from the metal. They gave it that space for the vocalist to kill it. And then, of course, when they chunk in with the chugs, it lifts it back to, I guess, what Monuments is very well known for, with a darker, heavier metal sounding track. The other thing is that the drum work that was done on this. There was a little bit of a more of a fusion-y push on some of the tom fills that I really enjoyed. And like I said at the very beginning, even when the drums came in, I'm listening to the riff, and I got the riff in my head, and I think, okay, here, I know where the one is, and of course they surprise you, and where you thought the one was the 3. So, but a smoking track, what a great way to open up the stream. And from the Wheel of Cheese, be it yet, we got meddled on the Wheel of Cheese. So let's see, we got one more Wheel of Cheese, and then let's going to start pumping through the donos. Let me see here. This is going to be queso pobre. And so, this is big fat newbie cheese here. So stand by. Let's clear the panel. And let's see what we got here. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Here we go. Poverty cheese sticks. So let's see what we got going on here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Fentol? Of course. I knew I'd be getting some metal from you. Okay, here we go. We're spinning. Hype your color. Hype your color. What's your color? Uh-oh. 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 And who is Snow Cook? Snow Cook. All right, Snow Cook, you have won the queso pobre. Let's see what Snow Cook would like. Oh my gosh, Fentool, you'll be so happy. And everybody else that likes metal, you'll be so happy because we're continuing on the metal game here with the Wheel of Cheese at the Avocado Show. This track is called Die With a Smile. The name of the band is Her Last Sight. You guys know that band? I do not. This was on my release radar on Spotify today, and I enjoyed it. It's waltzy, drifty vibes. I don't keep up with much pop musicians and music, but apparently this is a cover of a recent song by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. I'm a big fan of the drums in it as well. All right, Snow Cook. So I guess let's go. It's under the category of metal, so I take your word for it. Here we go. Doink. Somebody got their finger on that AM squishy plug-in sound. Ding. Would this be like a dream pop metal? That's what it reminds me of. Machine Gun. Boy, that drummer loves to just a little perfectly placed ding. Well, without a doubt, super, still being respectful to the band because they musically nailed everything, sounded phenomenal. But I guess this is considered metalcore. That's what they put themselves down here when they have this here, metalcore cover. I think for me, what led me to think for a second it had more of a dreamy pop vibe, I think, is because the unique arrangements with the pianos in it and some of the stringy pads in it, left it a little more airy for me. So maybe the lighter side of the metalcore. Of course, I'm not an aficionado. You guys know that. Get my ass shot off for that. But and then of course when the other guy comes in with the full blown growling, then obviously it's almost like there's the elements that you have to put in there in order to make the genre, authentic, I guess perhaps, and. Stop it. Is that it? I'm sorry. You're going to have to put that onto the bingo card. But the track, albeit having all its metal elements in there as it did, the trade-off between the dynamics between the hardcore vocals and the clean, and then not only that, but the clean vocalist, if he's the main vocalist, he's got a great voice, beautiful range, excellent head voice as well. But I dug the track. For myself, I was just trying, and I don't know what it was with the drummer. I just love the fact that he's like always making his emphasis on the ride bell. I think Snows in Australia also said something. He went bing, bing, bing. Anyhow, so hey, 1 a.m.'s in the house. 1 a.m. You're early, but you're late, but you're early. Were you giving me a rash because I was early? 1 a.m.? Yeah, probably. So, okay, guys, now we're going to go into donos. Oh, my goodness. $50? What the hell? No, I was just saying that. It wasn't there. I was just... just kidding. Give me a second. I'm drinking. Okay. Oh, no. Wait a second. I can't go on without this. Wait a second. Guys, got to give me like 30 seconds. And you can put that on the bingo card. How am I going to have peanut butter and not have a spoon? That just doesn't work. Ha. All right. There we go. Yeah, 1 a.m. You guys are going to have to put on asthma spray. Jeeves forgets something. That bingo card is going to end up looking like Chinese checkers. It's going to be a star with all the, the holes and stuff. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, stand by. A boo 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 doo boo boo. Hang on. Patty Cakes, thank you so much for resubscribing. That's cool of you. Thank you, sir. Boo 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 boo. All right, here we go. My lower back. Are you guys ready for donos? All right. Well, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Volume increase. Thank you, Jakin and SB also mentioned that. Stand by, guys. I'm going to make a volume increase. So just give me a second here. I'm going to up it by... put it to here. Okay, guys, I'm doing a test on the volume really quick, so I'm just going to do it from this song from here. Might as well if it's the ballsier part of the track. Everybody test, get your fingers on the volume button just because I upped it about 4 dB. I don't want you guys to hurt yourself. So here we go. Here comes the test. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Turnip. Okay. God, I suck right now. Okay. So I bumped it about another dB, so we'll just go on from there. Okay, very good. Okay. I heard a really bad joke today, guys, but I can't say it. It's cancel worthy. Gender specific. And I have respect for everybody. I told you guys about the ant joke, though, right? Did I tell the ant joke last time I was with you guys? I think I did. What's the difference between an onion and a bagpipe? I don't know what. Come on, Garden, you started it. No, all right, I don't know. Here it comes. All right, here's my joke really quick. This is a clean one. This one is not gender specific. So these 5 ants, they wanted to rent a little apartment in a tree, and they had enough room, so they invited 5 more ants. Now they're tenants. Stupid. That's why you guys come into the stream, because I say stupid jokes and everybody wants to ban me from the get-go. But I'm oh, brother. Sorry, sand guy thing. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Alrighty. Let's go. Okay, volume is set. I'm ready to go. I told my joke. Let's go. Alrighty then. Let me switch over. We have this. Volume's adjusted. I tortured my ex with puns. Happily single now. The dono list is gnarly right now, Jakin. Gnarly. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 donos. That's what I got. 25. Sorry, 1 a.m. It was close. Holy shit is right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to edit this little section out of my YouTube VOD because it's boring. Oh, man, I forgot. That's what I forgot to do. I edited together. Remember that time when I got busted because I didn't know when I used the word peg and it went into that whole thing? I edited it and exported it. I just forgot to post it. I thought it was funny. I just don't know where I should post it. Maybe I'll just post it on the Avocado channel. But with the edit and the tempo is a lot funnier. You have not forgotten. It will never, ever be forgotten. That is probably the worst thing that's ever, like, when I got called out on the word cake, that wasn't so bad. You know, cake meaning, you know, Urban Dictionary, butt, or something like that. But when I said that, when I said peg, and I'm thinking like a peg, like you put a peg on Light Bright, for those of you who are born in the 1900s. Come on, you remember Light Bright, don't you? How many of you guys remember Light Bright as a kid? Does anybody know? Doesn't remember? Well, all those were all those little different colored pegs, right? Deep, 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 deep. I know, M1. I just flew this. Ah, sheesh, I'm sorry. Lots of pegging as a kid. There was lots, you know, putting the pegs on the Light Bright thing. You know, you had the blue ones and the blue. Now it's just the whole thing is destroyed. Oh shit! What do we say we get going now? Okay, this has been enough. I can't believe. No, I said it was just such a stupid thing. I have to laugh about it still. Okay. Did you do the Christmas tree? That was badass, Fentel. The Christmas tree on Light Bright was the best. I did do the robot face. I did the robot thing on Light Bright. Remember that? It all had templates, and you would go boop 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 boop, take it and beep 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 beep. Oh my goodness. Those are the best days. Kaleidoscope days. Okay, Here we go, guys. We're officially now going to start with the donos because I've just been rattling cages. So here we go. The very first one, of course. Happy Aloha Friday to you, Makuzia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And you work from home, right? I believe, I think. Or was it La Cremosa? Works from home. Lucky you, if you do. So Makuzia is starting off our dono sesh with anime. And first two tracks of our session here, outside of my big blah 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 that I just got through blah blah blahing, was metal. Now we're slipping into the beautiful world of anime. And Makuzia would like us to listen to something called Psycho Pass. And the song is called Psycho Pass. So I'm assuming that this might be the theme, perhaps, Makuzia, for this? Or is this somewhere within the body of the anime itself? But let's check this out, guys. You guys know Psycho Pass? Well, I'm going to find out what it is, because here we go. Ready? All right. Nice little industrial grind there. I like the filter work on this. The sweeping. Oh, nice. Wasn't expecting that chord change. Would you guys consider this like industrial EDM? Or is this something like dark synthwave industrial? No, that wouldn't be it. Thank you for that judgment. Industrial violin chord. But this is like a 6-minute piece, so I'm assuming that this is an extended, like one off from the, maybe a theme or something? Makuzia? I see. Thank you. But then they add these softer elements in, and I really like that. A little bit of a detachment. I like the dirty vibe guitar additions. I like how the lead guitar work is also followed by the string arrangement. Of a Trent Reznor-y weirdness to it. No? I don't know. I like the additions of the strings on this. I mean, it gives it that anime authenticity for me. I don't know. Is that the right way to say it? A little left. I see it in the timing. A little key change. I like that. So the composer really married himself to this chord progression throughout the whole track. And it's not like it was only 4 chords, but the in and out of the arrangement and the darkness of it was, you know, is what the standout is for me on this. Makuzia, or for everybody who knows anime, my question is, and you would think that I probably would have sussed this out myself, but we don't have enough room on the bingo card. I'm just saying. In the world of anime, is there like a top tier of like 5 composers that were always the go-to? Remember, like in the days where Mike Post, his music was everywhere, you know, on all the detective shows on ABC, and or not Jan Hammer. Who was the other one that would do all the Miami Vice? Oh, was that Jan Hammer? You know, there would be go-to composers for specific types and stuff. Was there always like a run of composers that were go-tos, or did they kind of cycle through? They kind of change over time. I see. Yeah, because that was the other thing too. Is like Amon, I think, made a comment about it. This kind of reminded him of one of the other Japanese composers that we listen to a lot here. So I'm just wondering if there's just a particular, I don't know, how do you say this? How do I say this and keep it respectful? Salad bar of composers that these top anime studios would choose from, you know, because sometimes after a while you start to, you know, as I've mentioned before, they start to have similar patterns in production and stuff. But I liked how this one had a little bit more of a gritty, a little more of a Trent Reznor-y kind of vibe to it when it got a little to the sizzle, something like that. So tentpole talents. Ah, I see. That's a good way to put it. Okay. Kano Sawano. Yeah, you see, all these people judgment are the ones that I'm kind of familiar with as well. But it's funny, I think if you listen to those composers as a whole, they've done so much work, though they have really, we've heard some very unique different ones, different pieces of music from each one of them. It almost seems like there is that like what's the word I'm looking for? Familiar. There we go. Familiar kind of a sound of arrangements and compositions and stuff like that. It's kind of familiar. This the thumbnail looks great. This looks like it would probably be a fun anime for me to watch. They're wearing black suits and they have guns. Pew pew. Anyhow, let me see. Let's keep going. Makuzia, thank you so much for that. That was very kind of you. Happy Aloha Friday to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Next one up. Let me refresh my data, please. Let me data mine. Hot chicken in a diaper is one. Hot chicken in a diaper. Wants a band. Watain. Oh, we're meddling. This is a Friday metal day, isn't it? We're doing metal on Friday. So this particular artist is named Watain, and the name of the song is Waters of Ain. And let's see. Diaper Goddess apologizes in advance for the length of this cut, but I can't help but to want to share one of the most seminal guitar solos in black metal with the Avocadoers. The fact that you said that also made... Hot Chicken in a Diaper says, love all of you. So I don't know if Hot Chicken in a Diaper's here, but Hot Chicken in a Diaper is sending her heartfelt aloha to everybody. But then again, this might be 2 hours long. No, I'm kidding. Oh, it's not that bad, and you were very kind with your dono, without a doubt. So thank you so much. So this is from Hot Chicken in a Diaper. The name of the track is Waters of Ain, and the name of the artist is Watain. And I'm probably saying it wrong and butchering it, but I don't know. Here we go. All right. So obviously we're going to be listening to a nice run of some black metal here. How many of you guys are black metal fans? Or fans of black metal? Well, I really like how it's starting. Because if anybody knows black metal, it gets dark. It gets like this. God, that so oversaturated tube. I love me some blast beat. Let's go. It said this was released 9 years ago, but I don't know the year of the actual release. Let me look it up. (2010). That's one big ass room sound for the snare. I love what blast beat does to a track like this. Man, these guys are crushing, man. As soon as they put the metal down, that was it. They were gone. I love these guitar tones. They have kind of an 80s grab to it. See, I love this part. I love when they do this. I love when bands bring us into a pocket like this. Massive piece. Yeah, operated, that pulls. Sounds so good. Yeah, SB, that's where I'm pulling with it. It's like, it sounds like it's a little more progressive than what I would consider when I heard, you know, this was going to be black metal. I like that melodic arrangement in the back. So important to me in this section. a giant wall of distortion, man. That is gnarly. But still managing in the mix to really get that nice melody in behind this guy. The guy being the vocalist. I like that chord choice in there. Hey, Fast Demented, happy birthday, brother. Boy, they even gave the toms pretty large room of reverb on that. As if this whole thing was maybe in a larger hall. I don't know if this is the right thing to say. This, first of all, is a great solo, but it just seems like it would have that darker church element ambient-wise. Wow, is this a long fade? There's got to be a little more to this. It looks like there's another minute and a half. Ah, there is. Excuse me. Yeah, it does, Lacrimosa. It does feel like it's the album closer. So this was a really fun listening experience for me because when the message from Hot Chicken and Diaper saying that this was going to be some black metal, I already had it in my head of a certain kind of a sound, which is only because of what little I've heard of the genre compared to, you know, the aficionados. But there was a lot more melodic lift in this, even though obviously they stuck to the purity of the core sound of the black metal, really heavily saturated guitar tones and stuff like that. But at the same token, there was a lot more melodic arrangements that were being done by the guitar players through this that kind of lifted it into, you know, what I was just talking about. I think, was it Lacrimosa? I forgot who said it was like black, no, melodic black metal or something of that nature. Because it had a lot more of like you said, also Lacrimosa, by saying this could have been like an ending track in it. Maybe this was the one track out of the whole album that maybe expanded itself to be that little much more melodic, if you would. But I love the, that's what it is, Black Prog, melodic black, yeah. I really liked the track. It didn't feel like 14 minutes. I was just getting along with it and stuff. And that solo at the end was great. That was like a minute and a half solo. It sounded fantastic. And that's what Hot Chicken and Diaper was focusing on. So it's funny when these thumbnails pop up like this. You remember the old days of the download on iTunes JPEGs, but or thumbnails. Anyhow, thank you so much, Hot Chicken and Diaper, for coming in here and loading this onto us, unloading this onto us. Shifting the gears here, but so far we've been pretty metal savvy here on the stream. A lot of metal music so far, so I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I know you're not here. You'll unless you're lurking in the background, but you know it'll be on the VOD channel when it pops. All right, let's continue on. So who do we have? Oh, we have Lacrimosa is up next. How are you, Lacrimosa? Oh my goonie. Okay, what do we have here from Lacrimosa? We have, let's see. The name of the artist is The Spill Canvas. Never heard of The Spill Canvas. Hope I'm feeling better. Yes, I am. Thank you. I appreciate that. A little bit of an atypical request from me. I am genuinely curious what it is about the composition in particular that makes it so catchy. Would love to hear your analysis. Okay. Well, you brought it to the right place. So let's see what makes this, and everybody in the chat too. Let's give it our analysis on this from Lacrimosa. And also, happy Aloha Friday to you, and thank you once again for your kind and generous donation. I appreciate it. So let's see what this is, my friends. This is The Spill Canvas, All Over You. Let's go. Boing.
Yeah, he's a looker, but I really think it's guts that matter most. I displayed them for you, strewn out about from coast to coast. I am easily make believe.
Really like his voice.
I'll take back what I've been saying for quite some time now. I gotta feel you in my bones again. I'm all over you, I'm not over you. I wanna taste you one more time again. I'm all over you, I'm not over you.
Solid hook right there. That's really catchy. And production build-up on that was perfect.
In my daydreams, in my sleep, infatuation turning into disease. You could cure me, see all you
I like when he does that percussively with his melody.
Please try, give it your best shot and try.
Occasionally I hear a little bit of the voice of Counting Crows.
But you never seem to have enough.
A lot of guitar overdubbing on this. So they doubled down on the hook on this time around. They went 8 bars on this. So they know that's the sticky on this Lacrimosa. Also, what you're hearing over the hook is the constant note of
Why can't you just love me back?
Lacrimosa, without a doubt, that was an absolutely super hooky track. There's no two ways about it. As a matter of fact, what I loved in their production value, as far as what I would call In It to a Minute to Win It song construction, is they were already out of the first hook before the first minute, but they only gave you a little taste of it. The build up to it was really super strong. So you had your verse structure, and then you had your pre-chorus and your chorus, but that was only, I think, only 4 bars. And then they went right back into their second verse, and then they gave you 8 bars of the hook. And even that was done before 2 minutes. And that's that old psychological thing I think we've all talked about once before. It was your A&R's wet dream to be, into your hook before a minute because of how radio was programmed. Songs were no longer than 3.5 minutes, to get X amount of songs in per hour versus commercial time. So you wanted to hurry up and get them in with the hook and then get it in the hook a few times and stuff. This was an absolute perfect exposition of structurally how to write a track in that capacity. Also, as far as construction, obviously dynamic volume wise, as we went from verse to pre-chorus to hook, beefed up in its arrangements. But there were 2 things. Jakin had mentioned earlier about the chords. There were some chords that kind of sounded like there was some suspended, unresolved suspensions in there. But that sounded, I was listening for it, but it sounded more like that because every now and then the melody would do something very unique, take us out of our safety or out of our comfort zone, and did something where for maybe half a note, kind of did something major for a second and brought it back down. I don't know, like went into the major third of it. And then lastly and finally, and this is just kind of an old school, way of doing things in music, usually when you're writing in a key, there's going to be a series of notes that you can pedal all the way through it. All the chord changes, it'll still be 2 or 3 notes. You can pedal through it. And the one note that was pedaling through it was the one that I sang. Well, I don't even call that singing. I call that squealing. But I think it was, I think that was a note. Sorry. And yes, too, Aman, as Aman said, it was the chord changes were very poppy as well. What are the notes of the key of G? Oh, Jeeves. I don't know. B flat minor would be my key. That's my life story. Anyhow, thank you so much, Lacrimosa. I hope you're doing well, and happy Aloha Friday for you. Hope you have fun stuff coming for you this weekend. And thanks for dropping by, and thanks for laying this on us. That was really nice. Excuse me. Yeah, it was. I can't tell, Jakin. That was the note. I'm gonna have to say that's the. No, it wasn't. I can't tell. Maybe Amon's probably got a better ear for that. It was B flat, was it? don't know. It was in the universe, man. Anyhow. Good ear, though, Jakin. Okay, next up. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, who knows what I was singing? Does anybody know what I was just singing? Hurry up, old farts. Come on. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, while you guys are trying to figure it out. Ah. No, actually. That's right. Bonanza. Should have been, that would have been a great name for a porn star. Okay, wait a second. Let's see. Judgment Kazi, you're up next. I'm sorry. Sorry, DJ. He's like, bruh. All right. Judgment Cassie's coming in hot with us, guys. He's going to fill our ear holes with some Guilty Gear Strive. This one is called Love the Subhuman. So, from Spain. Hey, first time chatter. Che, mano, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué te parece, mano? ¿Qué tal? So, welcome from Spain. And everybody say hi to Ilius Albert. Lilius Albert. Okay, so once again, this is Guilty Gear Strive. Love the Subhuman Self is the name of the track. Here's some dosh to help the fund and your cold recovery. Thank you very much. The real recovery is going to be coming after surgery at the end of this month. I'll be like 5 days with packages in my nose and stuff. It's going to be horrible. So the message is, since you've sent me one of my top 5 GG tracks yesterday, I figured I had to send you my all-time favorite Guilty Gear track. It's a lot more straightforward than some tracks you've heard by Daisuke Ishiwatari. But the vocals are the best, the bass just grooves, and it makes me want to fight the world, which is great considering it's a fight for the game. Oh, okay. Oh. Here we go. Judgment Kazi bringing to us Guilty Gear Strive, Love the Subhuman Self, and my hiccups. Let's go. Jeez, this composer.
Break yourself inside out. She told me, we know deep down there's no way.
This is badass.
The mirror, how do we look? Not cute. Oh, lullaby, don't stop until I fall.
All of a sudden it gets a little fluffy here.
Stay with me until the end of time. So carry on.
Jesus.
Love the subhuman self. Time goes on, lasting
Very great kick-ass anthemy.
so carry on. Love the subhuman self. Time goes on, lasting road. I feel a touch of moonlight.
Like on that major third up on the melody there, right there. And a full-on character battle scene gives you a little bit of like. That one bar turnaround with just with the piano, it's just such a tease. God, this girl's voice, frickin' A. The drummer's roasting it as well. Single coil, neck setting. Yeah, that is the same composer, Rotten Sound. The arrangement at the top with those. All right, so here's the big glow for me on anything that I've heard from Guilty Gear Strive, and this is an excellent example of this kind of composition that goes so deep. And so far, Guilty Gear Strive, I think almost everything I've heard had some intense metal guitar work to it. But it's fused in so well by blending in other genres and then taking the risks that I don't even think I only call them a risk because even I'm kind of in the westernized bubble of music composition, you know, until I've been exposed to all this through you guys in the last few years. You know, I think a certain way, I've composed a certain way, and then I have my own way of doing things. So to me, when I say to myself, oh my God, that's a brilliant risk. That's something, it's not a risk. It's just absolutely perfectly, wonderfully musical to take that one measure and just do that really acoustic piano, stop, start, turn around, or to add some of this or change the tone of the hook and make it just beautiful and fluffier and very, maybe perhaps also what I'm not getting, being that I don't know how this song marries into Guilty Gear as it's played, is maybe the character that we see here. I'm assuming that this is the character that this song Milia may represent, where she's a super badass, but she has some softer sides to her character throughout the game. I don't know. That's kind of what I pulled from the track. But once again, it's I'm not surprised at the arranging. I don't want to say risk. What's another word for risk? What other word could I use instead of saying it's a risk? No, it's something positive. Risk means like, ooh, maybe you should do, but there's got to be another word to use. I don't know. Daring. That's a good one. Daring and the challenge. Yes, that's another good one. But I like that. I like the daring aspect of it. Kind of like, you know, very daring kind of thingies. thingies, arrangements. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to cut this out and put it on. I think I'll put this one on my decomposer lounge. I don't know. It had a lot of punchy metal into it. Anyhow, oof. Thank you so much for dropping that on us. Rattled the cages you did. Super mahalo, Dudamus. Okay, stand by. Here we go. Coming up next, I have AA batteries. Hi, Dudamus. So good to have you back, man. You were gone for all that stuff that you were kind of plowing yourself through with the house and everything. It's just really glad to have you back here. I think we're all stoked to have you hanging out here and parachuting in. And so let's see what AA wants. What does AA wants? Dudamus Maximus is right. Okay, AA wants something from, let me see, a band called Fall of the Albatross. That would be the name of the band. And the name of the track is The Silver Epic. Bruh, you didn't even leave me a message or nothing. So you got to leave us hanging out and see what kind of band this is? I don't know what it is, but it does have AA on it, so you know it's going to be at least proggy at very least. Here we go. Of course. Nice ghost work with that snare.
And as I move, I see people pass away. Shed your tears and say goodbye. 'Cause I know these things don't matter.
Yeah, you're right. It does have a little Peppers vibe. But the bass did that little. Bruh. Jesus. Fucking AA just fully full prank pile. Now I understand the artwork. This kind of reminds me probably of the kind of conversations you had with your contractors during the repair. AA. It definitely has like angel devil shoulder conversation vibes. Ooh, nice little bassy. And you know these guys are having a great time playing this section. There's a little Rush voicing in there. I need a little more cowbell. I got a fever. See, now they balance that out there. Double A, you freak. That was gnarly. I think that was the best way I could have put it, is what Jakin said. And this is one of those things, too, where it's like, you know, once again, showing us, you know, what the band members are capable of doing or what else they have in their, you know, repertoire. But then again, I don't know what to pull from it. Double A, really quick. Is this indicative of all of the songs they have on a project or an album or whatever, or is this a standout piece, or are they this eclectic going in and out of these particular, I guess you have to call it genre jumping, you know? And the thing is when it first, it's on the first album, but is this their typical style on all the tracks? Or is this like a standout just to get you going like, what the fucking? So the first album's like this. Wow. Yeah, it definitely gives you that sense of like, don't take your eye off the ball kind of vibe. You just sit there and you just kind of, you know, thinking you could just, you know, joyride on a track. What I liked at the very beginning when that first bit came in, it almost sounded like I was going, oh, this is kind of some kind of cutesy, like acidy vibe from like the late 60s. Especially when I pulled in from that. Hey, Melon Jackson, how are you? Welcome. Excuse me. Especially when they got into that front section, that first, let's say 16 bars, I was like, oh, this sounds kind of this has a no-click track flow. If you know what I'm talking about. You know if you know. So I had like a no-click track flow, and I was like, oh, okay, we're going to listen to some of this. And of course, it jump scared the crap out of me, except it didn't, you know, scare the crap out of me. So, anyhow, yeah, that's without a doubt. I think Double A expressed it the best with that set. What he said right there. I love the ugliness juxtaposed with a beauty, said my wife to me when she married me. And then she goes, I do. Actually, that would be a great line for your vows, wouldn't it? Not if I ever want to get fed again. All right. I'm just saying, right? I'm with ugly. I remember that. Remember the I'm with stupid, right? Okay. Next up, we're on a bus ride. And the bus shows up at 1 a.m. So, let's see what 1 a.m. the bus would like us to listen to, you guys. So, let's listen to 1 a.m.'s choice. Slowly but surely, we parse together his personality with the music that he chooses for us to listen to. Okay? So, here we go. Let's see. 1 a.m. would like us to listen to the Glitch Mob, Animus Vox. Oh, please, just. The Animus Vox. I don't have glasses. You never see me wear my glasses because I can see it from a distance. I'm just saying. Oh, shit. Okay, double A. We'll see in a little bit. Everybody say aloha to double A really quick. Let me get off that subject matter. Let's keep going. 1 a.m. says, here's some glitch hop for you. This is a remaster of the song. The original released in 2010. And the band is The Glitch Mob. And the song is Animus Vox. Oh, my God. If I ever get anything right these days, huh? Let's go. So glitch hop is a legit genre, yeah? I like this. Experimental vibe. You know what I love about this? I mean, the authentic kind of experimental sounds, it also doesn't sound like it's quantized. That means something to me. Does anybody else hear it, or is it just me? Quantize is a technical term when we write in our musical DAWs, digital audio workstations. If my playing of a part isn't perfect, I can take those notes and hit a keystroke, and it'll lock it up automatically to a beat, like make it perfect. Where this one sounds like it's, you know, just live playing. There's a little the human element of it. What I really love about this track is the simplicity, though. It's keeping me in the pocket. Yeah, Long Malutz and SB, that's what I'm vibing to. It's like, it's not intrusive. They're going to let us out very slowly with some sound design in the background. Video was actually kind of cool. Kind of the chroma view of the ocean waves. Excuse me. I really liked the track. I was subdued by it, dude. And like I said, I think one of the things that I was listening to that I was talking about, which Tanto Corazon asked the question of quantizing, is funny enough, Tonto Corazon, in the same exact workflow of a DAW, when you're doing work and you're writing music and these little MIDI information show up, you know, in the beats and stuff, there's actually settings that can also make it sound, it's called humanizing, or, you know, nudging, so that, like, for instance, if I took a piano keyboard, I wish I was set up to do this, but if I took a chord and I played it all at once, like perfectly, let's say it's, I don't know, let's just say it's a 5-voicing chord, and I hit it perfectly, and it registers on my MIDI, I can lock that by hitting quantize to the 1. So it'll go bing, but it'll all be a perfect chord. However, I can humanize it and change a little bit of the clicks, and when that happens, I can hit that same chord, but a couple of the notes will sound like they're just slightly off, so it has just a little bit more of a flow. So it's kind of ironic. You can use technology to sound human. But this was a super chill track, and I've never heard of this before. I also liked that the mix wasn't too bright. I think that was the saving grace for me too. That would have taken it to a place where I'm like, it didn't grind on my ears. But this was released 4 years ago, almost 800,000 views, and it was called The Glitch Mob. That's the name of the band. But 1 a.m. I'm sorry, I blew the name of the track. It's just me. You know that. Put that on the bingo card. Me just being me. That should be the center of the bingo card. Okay. I know, right? 1 a.m. Next up is Tambor the DJ wants us to listen to a game. Let's see what this game is all about. Oh, you like this, don't you? This game. You send me a lot of this quite a bit. DJ, are you here still? There he is. Sorry, a little oyster on the half lung there. Yes, this is YS7 is the game. The name of the track is Legend of the Five Great Dragons. So it's an entire series. Okay. Composed by Masanori Osaki, this track plays in 5 different boss fights against dragons of the fire, earth, wind, and fire, water, and darkness elements. Hence the track name. Each one having their own different battlefields and gimmicks that the user has to fight against and watch out for. All right. Thank you, DJ. Always. That was very kind of you. Nice, Dono, and thank you for coming by. Let's see what DJ is going to put past us. What do we have to say about DJ's track? You guys know this a lot. Is this a very well-known game? I think we've done this quite a few times. Let's go. Excuse me. What was that? I really love this. This is adjacent to more of the older styles of composition and module use. Listen to the guitar. Oh my god, that sample crunch guitar. Sometimes tracks like this make me wonder if they wrote it at half speed and then decided to go woo. That Tom Phil. Oh my god, I love that horn section by Cheese Whiz. Feeling a little bit of Dream Theater if they were on crank. Love those toms. Real super bold ending. I like the ending. It was very tantara, like we like to say here in Hawaii. Oh, the thing is tantara, brah. The guy made tantara. But what the thing that I really loved about it is, excuse me, is, okay, so this was released about 12, 15 years ago. Still yet, the choice of sounds. You know, there's like an obvious, you know, it's part of their repertoire. We've talked about this a ton of times. Very modern day composition, or at least within the last 20 years, right? But a lot of the sounds were kind of very old sounding and stuff, and they, you know, they kind of tie themselves into like an original kind of, it's like 16-bitish or son of a bitish, something like that. Hey, J2O Juiced, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Everybody say aloha to our friend here. Well, I'm glad that you're here and hanging out. Don't forget, go to the song request there and see if you can get yourself into some Wheel of Cheese. Anyhow, what I will say is, as a video game boss battling track and stuff like that, fully kicked ass. Absolutely kicked ass. I'm really kind of curious what the gaming physics look like. It looks like it's, you know, more modern day, but anyhow. Okay, here we go. Oranai would like us to listen to the band. Oh, big fan she is of this. Starset. The name of the track is A Telescope. I don't know if we've done this before, Oranai, but we'll find out. Let's see what happens. I'm going to still play it. It doesn't matter. Here we go. Oh, she just woke up. Oranai, here's Oranai. Here we go. Great baritone part of that background vocals.
I see you washing over me across the sky, overcoming, rejected on my eyes eternally.
I love the octave lower in the unison.
Far from the sun, where no one knows, I've watched you from my telescope. I will travel the distance in your eyes, interstellar light years
Or night, how long has Starset been around? What are you gonna do here? Yeah, it definitely has the Benjamin vibes as well. This sounds a little Cindy Scory right here. This is a different track than I think I'm used to hearing from Starset, isn't it, Oranai? I mean, in the sense that a lot that you've sent me maybe is a little more progressive, a little more punchier. I think you had mentioned too that this was maybe from an older album or something like that, but it just the flow is great on this, you know, and you know, also having the opportunity to actually hang with the lyrics, be able to hear it as well. But excuse me, I also love the way they ended that track. So this is probably somewhere in the, I'm going to say this is in the middle of the album somewhere. That's what it kind of vibes to me. But this was, it was, and then I got a little sidetracked for a second. I thought my stream was going to bad again, but I guess some other people are having some hassles. But yeah, it did have that superhero kind of vibe as well, Driver. That ending was, you know. But this apparently was released 10 years ago, so. Oh, they don't play this one live, huh? Oh, well. Nonetheless, I thought it was a badass track, and I'm glad that we listened to it. Excuse me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, guys, even though there's been glitches during the stream and stuff, I'm going to do one pobre and then one nuevo queso, wheel of cheese, one of each. Then I'm going to take a short break because I got a lot here I got to make up, so I'm going to be here for a while. You're going to stick around and join me for that. So let me jump over to wheel of cheese really quick. And next up in the dono run is going to be Tonto Corazon, SB, the kebab seller, operated, the driver, Lisa, when I get back. So hang in for that. And so let's go some wheel of cheese. What do you say? Wheel of cheese. And if you're lurking for the very first time and you see this wheel of cheese, you can get on this wheel of cheese by filling out the form at the top of the chat. All it is you put your name, the song you want there, and if it lands on you, well, we listen to it. However, the caveat is nothing longer than 7 minutes or it'll automatically get. So remember, 7 minutes is the limit. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me do a little bit of a refresh. Let's start off with queso nuevo, queso fresco. And let me see what we got here. Are we ready? Let me go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Are you guys ready? Let's spin, please. If my stream's being interrupted, Jesus, that was good. Soundgarden. Supers, Fragalistic, Espialabadocious. Superioris Sopodo. Okay, Superior Sopodobob. Let's see what you would like for us to listen to. It's a band. Oh, I think I recognize the name of this band. This is, I think it's called Maximum the Hormone. Yeah, that's what it is. Maximum the Hormone. I recognition this band. You guys, how do you guys like Maximum the Hormone? Anybody a fan out there? It looks like we're going to be doing Maximum the Hormone, Zetsubou, Billy. You guys ready? This is what we're doing. All right. Kind of reminded me a little bit of an Oingo Boingo thing for a second. I don't know why, but it does. It kind of pulls a little from that Oingo Boingo vibe. Twist. They're down here as new metal, hardcore punk, metalcore, alternative metal, and funk metal. Do you agree? I guess this would be that more new metal influence. Slipknot like. Oh, I like that for a turnaround. Ooh, the bass. The crush on the bass. Cut time to the end. Damn, there was a lot going on there. Yeah, there was a kind of a mash-up, you're right, of the genres in there. Banging freaking track, though, and deservedly so. 2.9, almost 3 million views on the YouTube there. I just like the authenticity of the ballsiness of it, you know, from production all the way through to performance. And I do like the change-ups. You know, that gives you a little breathing room. And especially maybe if you're somebody that may not necessarily, you are a new fan or soon to become a fan. I think songs like this give you a little bit of a broader vibe when you hear little turnarounds and little twists and curves in production. and change up the dynamics, even in the sounds of the guitars and stuff like that. It goes, oh, they're more than just, you know. But that was a lot of stuff here on Maximum the Hormone. Apparently, they when did they start? Maximum the Hormone. Japanese heavy metal. I'm trying to say what. Oh, they are from 1998. Okay, these guys, yeah, they were crushing, absolutely freaking crushing it. Yes, sirree, Bob. Even though my name is Jeeves. Refreshing all data. Last wheel of cheese before I take a short break, guys. This is queso pobre. Let's see if it lands on you. Are you ready? Let's go. Not too bad. I've seen worse wheelies. Are you guys ready? Anybody? Everybody? We spin. Spin. Oh, I like that one at 1 a.m. It's almost cycloid, but no. Jaeger Culture. Jaeger Culture. Let's see what we'd like here. If you're if you're lurking in the background, come in and say hi. Okay, Jägermeister Kultur would like us to listen to. Oh, this is some classic right here. We're doing classic right here, guys. This is, the song is called The Hero and the Madman. Does anybody know who the artist is by the title? The Hero and the Madman. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? 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 That's right, for those of you who guessed. This is a Thin Lizzy track. I don't think you've seen, or I've never done a Thin Lizzy track before, actually. So this is one of his more popular songs, according to Jaeger Culture. All right, guys, let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
The hero rode a white horse across the desert to where his woman was.
Throw mics in the room and just let him go.
Riding for 4 days when he saw the tower where she was locked in the moonlight.
Some groovy funkiness.
He left his old steed near the drawbridge that he crossed, and by way of a rope ladder, he tippy-toed to where his woman was.
If I recall, you're the actor who followed the stars, searching
Trippy, but very Thin Lizzy. If it wasn't trippy, it wouldn't be Thin Trippy. Thin Lizzy. I was going to say Shin Fizzy.
No effect, hell no bars. Those that knew you always said you'd go far. Are you the one who I think you are?
What other band from this era that has the same vibe?
The madman climbed the steeple spire.
Go higher! Go higher!
Set the crowd from down below.
But the world's on fire.
Set the madman from the steeple spire.
You're a liar! You're a liar!
send a crowd from down below. So the madman climbed the steeple spire and let a crystal ball.
I love how
cheer
analog the drums
the
sound.
crowd down below. If I recall, you're the actor who took to the stage, set the world ablaze with your anger and your rage. And with every new leaf, you turn and wrote a new page, cleverly concealing your real age. Those that knew you were always quite amazed. Are you the one that can take this praise?
Did you guys say this was from a movie or something?
You're the only one that can save us, cried the wizard. Are all is lost.
Bass sounds really nice. Oh my gosh, that tone. Give us that fade. A psychedelic fade from a psychedelic track from Thin Lizzy. Was this part actually of a, did I maybe misunderstand or something? Did this actually have an association with a film or something of that nature? I pulling from those vibes, the original, I can't tell when the original, this is the 50th anniversary, so that would be, I guess, 1970. Help me with my math. 2. Thank you. Thank you. You know, and it's so good to hear music produced. That also gave me a little bit of a Zappa vibe as well. You know, and I also noticed, I thought it was really cool, just the way I listen to the music when I hear it like this. It puts me in a headspace where the separation between the congas and the bongos. You know, the bongos was an instrument that was very much used in the 60s and 70s, the Haight-Ashbury or the experimental rock tracks like this. Yeah, they're very Santana-esque too, yes, very much Mendrickson. But listening to the bongos on this side, congas on this side, and also the solo phrasing. You know, haven't we come so far from those days? I mean, there's times where I listen to solos from that era, even all the way as far as the 70s, even through, you know, we're talking pre-Randy Rhoads and stuff like that. But when the guitarists were really starting to step out of the box, with their rock solos, and swimming in one box, literally stepping out of the box but staying in the box of a pentatonic scale, and working the shit out of that. And I think there's something to be said about that. Oh, yeah, a little Iron Butterfly as well. All right, guys, listen, break time. This was a great start to the stream, but we did have a couple of those hiccups. Let me see. Yeah, I'll open up with some cheese. But I'm going to take about no longer than 10 minutes, stretch my lungs out, and clean up my little Temptation Island here. And so let me stop my hard drive really quick.